Welcome to Monday Madness with Pops and the Richness. This show is brought to you by some of these awesome people.
The city of prosperity. Riches for some, but for the masses, scraping by is all they can do. Meet Bitna. It's a rough life with an even harder reality. Living in the roughest part of town, it looks impossible to make it big. But maybe she will find it in a simple dress. The Radiant Sight, a new romance story by Martin Fisher, now on Indiegogo.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line, see. And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
Hey yo, you know what's up? It's Monday, it's a little bit after 4, and it's time for Pops and the Richness. Monday Madness, what's going down? How you doing, Rich?
I'm good. I shaved my head yet again, and I'm eating cookies and milk, and I'm having a good time.
Cookies and milk, that's a good thing.
Yeah, man.
Y'all. It's a good thing.
Man.
That's a fun thing to do. We love it.
It is a fun thing to do.
We are here today with our guest, Mr. Rodney Fyke. You guys know him from Pitter Patter, from Roadkill Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
He does it all. Look at that. He's got that banner right up behind his head. That's perfect. Roadkill Rampage. But now that kind of makes you look like you're the guy that's going to get,
Rampaged.
Rampaged, yeah. If you want to use that particular term. What's up, James? How you doing? And we got Jim O'Reilly in the chat. Yes, that intro was done by our friends Redgaze. Great
Now
job.
that's a scary intro. Well done.
What's up? What's up, Dutch? How you doing? All right, we got people
Yeah,
watching. That's why we're here, right? What is up? We got Doris in the chat too.
Hey, Dory, how we doing?
Doris? So,
Hello, Dory. How are you?
We are here to
I've
talk about
resurfaced.
a book called Roadkill Rampage, and this is book number 2.
By
I
activist.
had the pleasure to read Roadkill Rampage number 1. I think you sent me a PDF way long time ago. Like before, I think it was like right when it launched or right before it launched. And we went out, we promoted that. We brought you out, talked about that a few times. And dude, this one's kicking butt.
Yeah, we're pretty jacked, man. It funded in 24 hours, so we were very happy about that. Thank you, everybody, for that. Much gratitude and love for that. And now we're just focusing on trying to unlock that last reward, that metal trading card of Tess, the main character for issue 2. So very happy, very pleased, having a blast going on all the shows, talking about it, getting to see everybody again. So it's been fun.
Awesome, man.
I do not know who Facebook user is, and I actually cannot go over there and look right now because I have some stuff over there queued up for the next segment. So you're just gonna have to tell me who you are. But hi.
It could be Lisa. It could be Lisa Tucci.
Oh, it could be Lisa.
It could be. It could very well be Lisa Tucci. Who knows?
We get a lot of people that watch Into Madness, and they're not logged or signed into StreamYard, so we don't know exactly who's watching. But
right.
Usually I'll jump over there and look, but if I jump over there now, I'm going to see stuff from 3 days ago because that's what I have queued up for the next segment.
Oh yeah.
Going to show some of our interviews from over last weekend that I did up at Grand Rapids Comic-Con during the next segment. And
looked like you had a good laugh.
Oh man, I had a blast. It was great. I got to see of course everybody from Indie Bolt, Marion and Krista and James Hodson, and man, I met Dirk Manning. I hadn't met him before. I got to interview him, and there was some great people. Dan Doherty, Seth DeMoose. I got to interview some people I'd never met before and do some more networking for the madness. So it was awesome.
That's great.
We press now, bro. We press now.
Moving on up.
Hey, I'd have never thought, dude, when we started doing this, you know, Rodney, when we started doing this last year, I never thought it would ever turn into anything like that. I figured I'd do it for the summer. Cons would come back. It would be all over. It'd all go away. And look, here we are. We're still doing it.
Who knew that a pandemic would give us a whole new avenue to explore for career opportunities? It's crazy.
Well, it's not just that; it's also bringing a lot of people together because the one of the very few good things about social media is it brings people of like mind together.
Yeah,
it goes beyond a lot of political lines. It goes beyond familial lines or ethnic lines or anything. I mean, we're all here to create, and we're all here to display our creative energies and our creative stuff that we do. And I'm very glad that with all the connections that I've procured, including Pops, obviously, throughout the last essentially year and a half, if you really think about it. So,
for me,
this is a very good thing. And I'm
2020 is when it started. So
yeah. So it's like Pops, you could say, is a trailblazer when it comes to something like this because now there's a lot of other podcasts that sprung off right around the same time. I mean,
well, when I first started doing the con, that was like, I kind of felt like that was something that I trailblazed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one thing that I meant, but also this too.
Sticking to it was the whole thing. Continuing to do it month after month after month, and then starting the weekly show and sticking with it. that's, I mean, if you don't stick with it, your audience goes away real fast. So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's work involved in all aspects of it. But man, dude, this, and don't worry about it. We got no guest again. Our next guest ain't till 5 o'clock, so you're not stuck in that 30 minutes zone. Don't worry about it. We got time. That's why I'm letting this go. Letting get a little bit of
Just let it flow.
socializing out of the way, because I ain't talked to you in a while. But we definitely have this amazing book to look at. And I say amazing this time. I'm not sure. I haven't seen this one, but I know the first one was awesome. So, I definitely have no doubt that this one is just as well, if not better, put together. Because usually, I mean, the goal is for book 2 to kick book 1's ass, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, 30, 36, 80 backers. 4 days left. You guys know what it is time to do. What you say there? What's the next stretch goal? You said 35?
32.5.
Oh, 32.5. All right. So see, that one's easily reachable. And then I'm gonna assume there's another one at 3,500 or something, maybe, right?
Maybe.
Not yet.
No, you got one at 3250, and that's it. That's the metal trading card.
Yeah. Okay.
And back both Roadkill Rampage 2 and Steph Pool's Circle of Destruction Kickstarters to receive these stickers.
Oh yes. What did I do with it? I've got the stickers here somewhere. I just have them. There we go.
Okay.
We do love it. We do.
Yeah,
love
we
it.
do. We love
backer goals. 75
yeah.
backers, so that one unlocked. So you got the holograph sticker. Your physical.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Ooh, holograph. Why didn't the fuck I think of that shit?
It's crazy. That seems to be in demand right now, so we decided to throw one in.
I forgot how to speak English today. I do most days anyway. Where did you get these? I can't believe I can't fucking say a word. Where did you get these stickers from? Who was your supplier? Was it Sticker Mule or someone else? Because I don't remember this ever being an option when I got mine.
I think it was new.
Okay, all right.
We added that here. I think it's an add-on, yeah. But it's you get the 3 stickers, the Roadkill stickers, and then you get the little Baby Yoda from Steph Pool. Yeah, I believe that's a new, that
yeah.
Baby Yoda. How does Baby Yoda end up in Roadkill Rampage, man?
Hey,
Okay, I'm done being silly now. I'm done.
All right.
Okay.
So, go ahead and read that pitch, man. Go ahead and throw the pitch at everybody.
Where's the pitch? I want to read it along with him. Can I read the pitch with you, Rodney, so we can have like stereo?
I can't see it. I can try to read it.
Oh man. Okay, give me a minute.
Hang on.
I forget it. I'll just listen with glee.
Okay, there we
go. By all means.
We pick up in this issue after Ace is attacked and Tess finds herself alone. Oh.
As she makes her way out of the woods and back onto the road, trouble immediately finds her. She quickly realizes that she has kicked a hornet's nest as she stumbles across a dog fighting ring and ends up with a whole new mess of problems to make matters worse.
Worse?
Yes.
She's being pursued by something eerie at every turn.
Ooh.
I am not in the woods. I'm not there. It's not me.
I ain't in the woods. I'm in the middle of fucking Nottingham. So.
What are its intentions and can she escape it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Your turn, Rodney.
Let's see if I can do my best Vincent Price voice. Roadkill Rampage is a mature horror story, and this Kickstarter is for the 2nd issue of a 4-issue miniseries. Sean Langley has seamlessly stepped into the project as our artist for issue 2. He has craftedly created that same feel of the old grindhouse and horror movies Rodney wanted for the book. If you are a lover of the greats like Hitchcock, Carpenter, or Romero, and their use of suspense and storytelling, Roadkill Rampage will take you right back to those stories. As for the launch of this Kickstarter, Rodney and Sean are working together on issue 3, and we plan to release that in 2022. Dun, dun, dun.
And no worries, if you missed out on issue number 1, you can order a copy through the Kickstarter.
We're not even drinking.
Did my inner Picard come out right there?
Okay, enough joy for one day. I want to be morose and I want to be terrifying today. I worked on my inner Werner Herzog today, and I've been just a terrible person describing love in its worst forms, and it just, let me see this. Who's the artist again? Because I can't read.
Sean Langley.
Sean Langley. Okay, Sean Langley. I draw too. I'm just saying.
Yes.
So it's a lot. A lot.
Yeah,
but I'm looking at Sean Langley's work here, and this is a really, really good command of negative and positive space here.
Yeah, he.
I like this. Yeah, I really like this. This is good. This is kind of grindhouse if you really think about it.
Yeah,
it really is. Cause it's beautifully sloppy.
Yeah,
which means that it really has resonance and it's in all the right places.
Yeah, I mean, and that was kind of
good
the
work.
Thank you. He that first page there, that first panel is directly out of my head. I thumbnail out all the books that I write.
You do? Okay.
And I provide them to the artists if they want them. And I tell them that this is just a guide, it's not a roadmap. But there are always going to be 2 or 3 different occasions in every book where I want something just this way. And that first panel was exactly what I wanted to come down from the bird's point of view and then kind of follow the truck on the road, and he just nailed that perfectly. So I was very happy with that.
Yeah, it sure as hell did.
It does. It doesn't look like a lot different than the first guy.
Yeah.
It still has the exact same feel. The character's got that look, So yeah, you didn't lose anything, my friend.
Oh my God! You killed a deer.
These guys just look like
you killed. I'm looking at the second page here. You monster! You had him run over a deer.
Oh, you haven't seen issue 1, have you?
No, I have not, and now I don't want to because it looks like you write death for furry creatures. You monster!
It's my partner, Brad. It's my partner.
Hello, Brad.
What's going on, Brad?
Yeah, I love the time when I return after a 2-week hiatus or something. I run into like a roadkill god. Monster.
Hey, evil is evil, and it comes in many forms. So
I like evil. It's tasty. It's as good as milk and cookies.
Let's freaking do it.
You can't have light if you don't have dark.
On a very, very terrible attempt at me being serious. Is this your second ever, or have you published before? Forgive me for not knowing if you have.
No, yeah, I've published before.
Okay.
This is
you always forgive me. Have you always provided a roadmap instead of like the guide instead of the roadmap when it comes to how you want the book to look?
I always have up until recently.
Okay.
Some artists that I've talked to over the past 6 months, we've had discussions as to why they don't want the thumbnails. And actually, Sean did not want the thumbnails. So I was fine.
I was about to ask if there was any conflict or anything that's
no, not at all. He was very open.
Okay, good.
That he would rather not have. He said that I could send them to him if I wanted to, but he said I'm going to be honest with you, Rod. He says, I'm probably not even going to look at them because I don't want to be influenced by them. And I was like, okay, that's fair enough. I said, but there are a couple of instances that I want a certain way. And he's like, that's fine. You're the boss. But yeah. And I said, dude, I'm an artist too. So I want you to have that freedom. But I want a couple of things to look a certain way. And other than that, you're free to roam. And it was great. He would provide me pencils. And then I would give him the thumbs up on the pencils, and then he would jump into the inks and do the inks. So
it's 420, guys. Excuse me for a
I
minute.
got my weed right here. There you go. Look at this dime bag, you sons of bitches. Look at that shit. That's primo.
That's the stuff right there.
Fucking primo, baby. Yeah, that's right. You want a taste? You want a taste? You can have a taste, but the next one is going to fucking cost you. There you go. My cookies. I love cookies. I love eating the creamy center of all those. Anyway. I'm glad that you have a direction as far as that's concerned. You're not afraid to let anybody know that you have that direction.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it sounds like you're easy to come to a compromise one way or the other.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Also kudos to the artist knowing that, the writer is the one who is the person who thought of the story. It's like, it's rare when you get someone who can draw, who can also write. So definitely kudos to you as well.
Thank you.
So I mean, but that's despite all the goofiness and shit that I'm going to be throwing down for the next hour and a half at least. I have great respect for what you've done here.
Thank you.
Because your campaign, and this is a black and white, which even further impresses me more. Because when I was a kid, back when they had, the Victrollers and everything in papyrus and stuff like that, when they were writing in the caves and shit like that, black and white independent comics were kind of like something of the kiss of death, because like, oh great, you don't have color on the fucking thing, oh boy. Yeah. But you look at the way that the richness of the black and white art that you have here, it's Sean has a really good idea of like stages of gray.
Yeah.
But is not afraid of using heavily contrasty elements here. This is just, and its storytelling's good. I'm digging some of the, I really am digging some of the shadows and perspective on said shadows. Especially on the page where the middle panel is the truck is going past the person who I think looks like is changing a tire.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, really,
I'm really impressed with that one.
It says a lot. It really does.
It does. It really does. It really does. And when is your anticipation for issue 3 to drop? Well, how many pages is this for one? That's what I'm going to ask.
It's 24 pages.
Okay, so you have a relatively quick. When was the first one, if you don't mind me asking? Forgive me for my ignorance.
We released that. Oh man, when was that, Pops?
I don't know.
In the way back.
Maybe September of 20.
Yeah, it was like you guys did the kind of the delay thing from the COVID, just like Mojo did, and it came out later. But I think September, October.
Yeah, because that's right. You're right, because this Roadkill Rampage 1 was our first Kickstarter, so it was a learning experience. And then we did that one. That was successful, and then we jumped over and did the Kickstarter for Pitter Patter issues 1 and 2. Did that one, so we had a lot more experience now. Jumped in. This is now our third Kickstarter, and going back and forth. So this one was much easier. We were smarter with some of the things we did and didn't do, and it's just a better, I think, better all around package.
Yeah, dude. Look. I mean, the first one was great, like I said. Now, I was broke dick back then. I didn't actually bag it, but you did send me a PDF so that, I could give people my honest opinion of it back
Right.
then. You know, now since then I only do private reviews. I am not a reviewer. I am a promoter. You can't do both, bro. You know what I mean? You can't do both. You can't come out here and tell everybody, back this book, and then go out and tear it up in a bad review. Right? You know, so, the two just don't jive. I like being a promoter. I like trying to get people to get the hype that I get from looking at this kind of art and from hearing you guys talk about, mainly it's the passion that you guys have for what you do.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys come out here and you're excited about what you do, chances are you're going to get me excited. And y'all know what happens when Pop's getting excited. I just show it to everybody everywhere, talk about it all the time. I'm flipping through here. Now, look, the commissions. You guys don't know. Rodney can draw, y'all. Rodney can draw, y'all.
He can. What the fuck?
Right? Oh, yeah. Rodney can draw.
Wow, look at these. Holy shit. I don't believe that you have Steph Wilson alternate covers here. Wow.
So, when you see commissions by Sean and Rodney, I'm just showing
Where?
it right here,
I'm looking at the fucking Rodney Fyke.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Rodney, you're better than Sean. What the fuck? Why are you wasting money? What the fuck, dude?
Look,
Why get more books done?
You see
Ooh,
this
what's
right
that?
here, Rick?
Yeah,
This
who is
Rodney's.
that?
This is a sketch card of Rodney's.
Oh, Christ, Rodney.
Okay, I'm watching. I don't even remember, what was it? You were on with Amanda, right?
I was.
Either Amanda or Sean and Stephanie. No, it was. I think it was Amanda. We were doing AGP.
Who's
Yeah,
Amanda?
and they were like, if you sign up
Amanda
real quick
Gilliam.
right now, you got a chance to win this sketch card. And I was like, crap, I got to sign up real quick right now. I just happened to just fall on the stream, like I do. You know me, I'm jumping from stream to stream. I'm looking to see what's going on, right? And I pop into the chat on the stream, and it's Rodney and Amanda, and they're giving stuff away. And I'm like, oh, I like stuff.
Complete roadkill package.
I won that, and I've been friends with Rodney ever since.
Dude, you're offering T-shirts in your complete roadkill package?
Sure. I don't know if it's
What do you mean, sure? How do you not know about your reward? I'm looking at it right here.
There you go. There you go, right there.
It's right next to that incredible art by Steph Wilson.
Scroll up.
Here is a fan.
Rodney, you're really good.
A fan endorsement.
Thank you very much.
From Brad.
The honor's mine, man. You're a very good artist.
Thank you.
Brad says, I enjoyed Roadkill Rampage. I even liked Pitter Patter, and I usually don't buy books with animal characters. You've been solid with your campaigns, Rodney. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
There's an endorsement from my cameraman.
He's about to get an endorsement from your broadcast partner.
There you go. Cool.
I'm truly, I will say this without any type of doubt. I am rather impressed with the artwork that your artist has put out, and it takes a lot to have a successful campaign after a little bit more than a year-long absence.
Yeah,
and the fact that you're able to maintain the consistency of what you're doing without changing everything, is a hallmark of someone who knows what he's doing. And you really should hold great stock in that, because you do. And I'm excited I will be excited for 3. Now, where the fuck is it? I'm gonna have to get a digital copy because mail is like expensive, but I'll back your campaign definitely.
Awesome, thank you very much.
No, you're welcome very much. You're welcome very much. It's an honor.
It's really a lot of. I mean, I've been doing this for 30 years off and on. I had a.
You look at the over 50.
Yeah, well,
I can't believe I said that. I'm older than you probably, pal. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick.
I had a black and white independent book back in the 90s.
Oh my God, back then.
So we did that. I've been internationally distributed through Diamond before the internet. So I brought a little bit of something to the table.
He gave me 2 snaps. Holy shit! I'm gonna give you the Zorro snap, big boy. Woo! That was sexy as fuck. I loved it. Oh my God! Internationally distributed in the '90s, man. Calling me fucking impressed. Holy shit! I'm gonna have to do something to myself afterwards thinking about that. Wow, man.
What book was this? What book?
It was called The Superior 7. It was a black and white superhero book. We
How many?
5 issues.
5 issues. Wow.
Yeah. And then we
So
started.
what were you like? You were like 35 or 40 back then when you were doing this and stuff like that? No.
No. I was in my 20s back then. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to try and find that. Rodney's first comic.
Rodney's first. Yeah, Rodney, do you have any issues, copies of that?
Just my own personal copies.
Oh man.
I knew that. Look. Brad says I got some of those. Brad, if you got number 1, I want it.
Hey, Brad, I'm dead serious. I have like 1 original page of art from Age of Yokai. If you have extra copies of the Superior 7, if you can spare 1 of each issue, we'll do a trade. Shit you not.
We will find out. I'm gonna hit Rick up too, Rick Bass. My other local guy with 70,000 comics. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up too. I got 2 local guys with collections of 70,000 comics.
That's awesome.
That's a lot of lonely nights at home.
That's true. Last week on Facebook, I was scrolling and I come across a cover for issue 4 of the Superior 7, and it was It was a group of 90s comics or something like that. I can't remember the exact name, but I stopped. I was like, "Holy shit, that's my book!" And the question was, "Has anybody ever read this book? Is it any good?" And there were comments on it, or there wasn't any comments yet. So I typed in and said, "Well, yes, I actually co-created that and wrote it." And I said, "I think it's awesome." And then a bunch of people started commenting on it and stuff. So that was kind of cool to flip through something completely innocuous and see something you did 30 years ago, 25 years ago, pop up and like, oh, wow. And everybody saying, the people that had read it said that they remembered liking it and everything. And that's pretty cool.
That's one hell of a feather in your cap when you can see something that you've done. And not only if it's as good as it was back then, how much you've progressed now.
Yeah.
As a storyteller, not just an artist, but as a storyteller in general.
Yeah, and the whole Roadkill Rampage thing for me was I was very excited to do it because I had been doing the all ages cartoony stuff, and I was kind of getting pigeonholed into that, and I was like, I've got something more to offer to that. I can do more than that.
Yeah.
So I mean, this book is so vivid in my mind that I can't help but thumbnail everything out, camera angles, lighting, everything. And I'm having a blast doing it. Page turns, leaving everybody hanging, flip that page and see what the hell's going on. Of that.
It's wonderful. It's really great when you discover something like that, when you know what it is, but it's in the back of your head or on the tip of your tongue. And then when you really learn it and the terminology, you're like, that's what the fuck I'm going to use for this one. It's like you do all of that. That there's really, it's like, would you consider a sequential page of comic book art like a puzzle? Like you're trying to put the pieces in the right spot.
Yeah, actually, the entire story is a puzzle.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, no, you're right. It is. You're absolutely right.
The most important thing for me, anyway, is pace.
Yes. Well, that's in your writing. That's in your writing also.
It is, but it's very much in your artwork as well. The use of space in between the panels, inset panels. There's ways you can speed up or slow down pace with your artwork, and it's very trying sometimes. And I find myself flipping through all my old trades of Frank Miller and Eisner and all the greats, and just trying to reignite my brain as to what what's going to look best here and how to pull this off there. And, it's just, I don't know. I think this is kind of what I was born to do because I love it so much.
Good. No, you're not. I'm happy that you feel that way. It's a wonderful thing when you know from a very young age that it's something that you're meant to do. When did you know? I mean, when did you really fully realize it?
There were a couple of points. I knew I wanted to tell stories in junior high. I was a big fan of the Avengers from the time, probably since 5th grade. And then I discovered the X-Men in junior high. And then I met all of my friends in high school in art class, and that's when we created the Superior 7. Then everybody went off to college. My best friend went off to the Marine Corps, and I kept everything together. And I wrote it's called the Star Wars Saga, the first 5 issues of the Superior 7. I wrote that while he was in the Marine Corps, and when he got out of the Marine Corps, we all got back together because me and the artist were actually going to college at the same school.
Okay.
And we started producing the book. And I lost my train of thought.
No, you're telling a very good story. I mean, it's just like it's kind of like a full circle thing before you got to this point.
Yeah. So it's when hang on, sorry about that. And then we went to New York in 1990, and we were there with a what's it called, a mock-up copy of issue 1. We tabled, but we didn't have a finished book yet. And then we went back in 92.
Where'd you go? What con were you at?
Great Eastern Comic Convention at the Pinta Hotel.
What, the Pennsylvania Hotel?
No, the Pinta.
The Pinta. What the fuck is that?
It was, Jesus, I don't know. I still got the flyer somewhere.
You do?
Yeah, dude, I've got all my fan mail. I've got fan mail from 5 continents. I've got it all in a box.
Oh my God, the hoarder.
Yeah. But yeah,
Appreciates his fans. Yeah.
When we went to the show, I was standing there and I was meeting people who I'd been reading my whole life, and then I met the young guys like the Liefelds and the Larsons and guys like that, and the only difference between them and me was that they actually sat down and did it because we were the same age, we had the same passions, and I think that is when it really lit a fire under my ass. That yes, I could do this, and there's nothing that separates them from me other than the fact that they've got it done, which we were in the process of doing. So when we got back to Cincinnati, it was just, full speed ahead, and we cranked out those 5 issues. And it's been heading that direction ever since, with breaks in between because life is.
Cover prints. You got prints of all 4 covers there, right?
Yeah.
Those 4 covers.
Got that enamel pin.
Then you got that Steph and Carrie in. Carrie does the colors for Steph. Yeah. And the Bad Guys metal card set.
Oh, yeah.
Who does your metal cards?
You know what? I don't know who she's got to do those. That's Tina's department, man. She handles all that stuff.
This is all stuff that we also promote. We promote people that do the stuff that helps you guys get the stuff you need for your Kickstarters as well.
Oh, yeah. Pops, you know how tenacious Tina is. She's the rock, man. She susses out all that information. She does all of that so I can produce.
I actually interviewed a guy. I actually interviewed a guy that does the metal stuff.
Okay.
At the con the other day. A guy from Phoenix Animation. That's why I asked. I'm just wondering, maybe it was him, or maybe it was our girl Krista Crawford and her printing company that makes metal stuff that was doing it. See, I know all the people making this stuff now. So
yeah.
Like, who made yours?
It's funny that you mentioned Krista because I just met her about 4 weeks ago on a panel on a show, and we're like sharing stuff back and forth all the time. Really great girl. She woman, You know, great stuff. She does great work. Her and her husband have the printing company. So yeah,
Good
we
stuff.
do people all the time, man. That's what I love about this.
I've been lucky enough to have her on the shows a couple times now since I met her. Also, just recently met her, and it's like I brought her out right away. I was like, "Oh, you got to come out."
Yeah.
You got to have me on the show. Now she's been at CromCon. She's been on the show. She's gonna be coming back to CromCon again. So,
Yes. I missed my opportunity to go CromCon this time. Well, I'm gonna be at a con over the weekend.
Yeah, I know. That means you just pop in whenever and go, "Hey, yo, check it out. I'm not real busy right here." When you don't have a table full of people.
I don't have a table full of people. I don't have it. There's a couple of things I'm going to change on what I'm going to do, and I got to discuss with you two, Pops. Good, but just talking about who is Big D Wild? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me, Pops. Who is that?
Who is what?
Big D Wild.
Man, we ain't got there yet.
Okay.
But since you're asking, I'll go ahead. I ain't proud. I'll figure out a way.
Oh, I'm definitely not proud. I ain't too proud to beg either.
Who is Big D Wild?
Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Ow,
that was shameless future self-promotion, Rodney. That's what that was.
Hey, that's all. It's all good, brother. It's all good.
We're being shameless. At least I am.
Yes, slightly.
I ain't mad.
Stuff, man. Hell, the chat. If you guys got any questions for Rodney, we got a little more time. You got anything you want to know?
Yes, ask Rodney stuff. Because ask Rodney stuff. Rodney's cool. I like him.
And I have a package over here from the Rabbi, so we'll be doing one of those here real soon. Comic-related unboxing. As always, welcome to our show tonight, the Monday Madness with Pops, the Richness, and Rodney.
Yeah. Oh, Rodney, I purchased a digital copy for 2.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
If when I'm more certain of my funds, if I am within the next 4 days, I will probably go for a higher tier.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited to read the whole thing when you do it.
Well, you guys can see that right there. That says physical issue 1 and 2, $15 right there. There's your quick catch-up tier, right?
And Rich, you can go to Chasm.com, and all of our books that we've done are available there.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you. What did it cost? You can tell me in the private chat what it cost. I do want to know. Man, that made me angry what they did to me. I took an envelope that didn't weigh very much at all, and I put a couple stamps on it, threw it in the box. It comes back, and they wanted $3.37 more. It's just a little bubble envelope with a couple pins in it. It didn't weigh nothing. Like,
it's amazing how much that's gone up, and it's going to.
Let me know, Brad. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you that story later, Brad. I'll tell you that story later, my friend. That's just an old thorn in the side that won't go away. It just won't go away. Something like one of them pulled muscles that you use all the time that you can't get ever to heal. Kind of like that. But yeah, like I said, you can get both physical copies right there for $15. You get 1 and 2, and the digital as well, so you can read it before it gets there. Never have to touch your copy if you don't want to. Then you have the Silver Moon enamel pin that you can get. You also have the Fox, which is issue 2, the Sean Forney cover. We like Sean. Sean's cool. I don't know, you guys
Sean is cool.
You've seen me post his streams in the madness. When I catch him live, I'm always share it to the madness. Dude loves to draw. The Squirrel, the Andre Osh variant cover.
Squirrel.
For issue 2. There you go, right there. $20. The Steph cover, issue 2, cover E. Nice. I didn't know Steph did nice stuff. I thought it was all just big boobs. Oh.
This is since when? I'll shut up.
I thought it was all naughty. I didn't know he did. I didn't know he covered anything up. What happened?
There were 4 or 5 rabbits looking up her cooch.
What?
There were 4 or 5, what was it? 4 or 5 rabbits looking up her cooch, as in like, hey, look, sunlight.
Oh. Yeah, that guy. I don't know. That guy.
All right.
And we got furry. You just had to get furry.
Just got furry.
Oh, speaking of furry, have you guys seen you guys know who the Freak Brothers are, right?
Who?
Rodney, you know who the Freak Brothers are, right?
Yeah.
I'm so blushing.
From underground comics back in the day, the Freak Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, there's a cartoon now, right? There's a YouTube cartoon.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh yes, and it's hilarious. But
oh my God! Now I have to watch that fucking thing.
Check it out. They dropped the Fabulous Furry, and now they're just the Freak Brothers. Because they couldn't call them furry. They're not furries anymore. They're not furries.
That's what I want to go to a furry convention.
It would confuse people now to still call them the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers. Everybody, then people would go there looking for something entirely different.
We did a furry con once.
Oh my God, what was that like?
For Pitter Patter? What?
No, this was before Pitter Patter ever existed.
Oh, okay.
Well, I bet that word Peter Patter that leaves about 100 different innuendos. But please go ahead.
It was in town, so we did it, and it was interesting, to say the least.
We have 12 minutes and 20 seconds, so you have enough time to elaborate how quote unquote interesting this shit was. So please, my friend, dish, because I've heard some shit about this stuff. I want to know.
The thing that I found most interesting was how somebody can become completely uninhibited just by covering their face.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, because they're not going to fucking see them, because they could be like fugly under that mask and shit like that, but have a nice kicking body.
Right. And it was interesting to, you hear about it and you're like, okay, you draw your conclusions and stuff, but to be immersed in it for 2 days and to watch it, it was a definite weekend of discovery and not sure how I feel about this. And
oh wow,
not in a bad way. There were certain things that I saw that I just wasn't. You question, Well,
speaking of questions, so which one nibbled on your considerable sized carrot? Was it the rabbit or was it the chipmunk?
Yeah.
Both. Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. I bow to you, sir. I bow to you.
Hey, I am an equal opportunity, want to nibble guy,
Now, if you have questions,
it was a lot of fun. I don't want to make it sound like I was horrified. It was a lot of fun.
I'll bet.
It was the first time that we'd ever experienced anything like that, so it was definitely eye-opening. Yeah.
Among other things.
Yeah.
All right, so the Ace and Test trading card set is unlocked.
Yep.
The mini Adam print. The Adam Fields is my friend.
Oh yeah, Adam Fields is a great guy.
I know Adam Fields. I actually got commissioned art on my wall that he hand delivered to me personally. I love that man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And then a trading card by Sean, the artist, the interior artist, right?
Yep, that's the last stretch goal there, 3250.
And
if we get to 3,500, who knows? That'll be a surprise.
Look, I don't see any Rodney cards here.
There's no Rodney cards. What the fuck?
Because there's a blank sketch cover that you can buy that I can do the artwork on.
Well, I'm saying.
Oh my God.
So if you want my version of Ace or Tess, buy the sketch cover.
Rampaged. What does Rampaged mean?
I mean, it was unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay. It was Rampage.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Ace and Test trading card set was Rampage.
Yes.
So was your first day backer bonus. That was Rampage too. Cover B was, there's a lot of rampaging here. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
You got anger issues. Holy shit. Like, what the hell, man? Get your copy of issue number 2 at this special price before it is gone.
We got the Steph covers. Yep, got Steph and Carrie Ann Nice and the holofoil, and then the Sean Langley commission and the Rodney Fyke commission. Look, there you go, right there, guys. That's the one you get.
Wait. Which one is that? Oh, wait. Is that the one with the color and stuff like that, or is that the one that's above it?
This is the Rodney Fyke sketch cover commission. He'll draw whatever character you want on the cover of it.
All right.
Yeah, that's full color for $75.
$75. That's a great deal, y'all.
That sure is a good deal.
That's your deal of the thing right there, no doubt. The original art, a page, $150 for that page, or $150 for you got a choice of a couple different pages. I think is what he said, right?
Yeah, and I think if we get the 3,500, Sean has sent us the entire book. So if we get to 3,500, we will be offering additional pages of original artwork for that.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
And the complete package. The complete package.
That's me.
I think that's got everything there, guys.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yes, I'll lock myself up.
And then there's the complete secretary. Now these are all gone. What's it say all gone for? It's a PDF, isn't it? Oh, the physical.
He ran out of PDF. He ran out of PDF things.
The Roadkill Rampage early bird. Can't get those no more, everybody. Can't get the limited edition first 48 hours.
That's sad. I'd want to get the first 24-hour edition.
And the Sean Forney. Sean Forney's gone. It's gone.
Yep, somebody bought it.
Nicely done.
Oh, you cannot get Sean Forney's art.
Oh, no.
That's a heartbreaker right there.
That is a heartbreaker. Damn.
Hey, we got a backer. His name is Rich.
Who, me? Who the fuck is that? Who's that sad-ass fucking clown? Jesus, what does it even say? Where do you see it? How do you know it was me?
Well, I don't know it was you, except that you said it was you.
You gave yourself away.
I did. I mean, I'm about as inconspicuous as air. You know. So.
Michael James, what's up?
Go Roadkill. Michael James says, "Go Roadkill." This just got very interesting. Yeah, well. Oh boy, we're all just a bunch of. I'm just a whatever the fuck everybody is. I don't know. I'm just here. I just had cookies. I don't care. I'm gonna have milk too. That's about it. Good.
The link is in the Facebook chat. The link
Kickstarter has some. Okay, yeah, that's a big link.
It's in the description on YouTube.
But they said that at the furry convention too.
Let me get it up there in Twitch as well. Make sure it's.
God. Is there like a little hole cut out for like the entry and like those costumes and everything? In those furry costumes and stuff like that, you know, for easy access?
I never saw any, but I don't know.
Okay.
I was looking for those.
Well, you probably just like penetrated through and everything like, you know, Conan does and shit like that when he punches a horse out.
Exactly.
It's like, that's it. You know, I don't care. There.
Cloth has been breached.
cloth has been breached. You have to say it in a Klingon voice. Like Worf is saying it. We have a breach in the cloth.
Yeah. Let's watch this video real quick. What do you think?
Yes, I can't wait to see it.
All right, here we go. I gotta mute me, or it'll be like
I should mute me. I should be put to fucking sleep. Anyway, go ahead.
righty then. Dude, looks good. Looks real good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that video. Definitely get your head bumping.
Yeah, I was pounding over here right at the beginning. Good drum roll to kick it out with. Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Rodney.
Yes.
It's always great talking to you, man. You guys got to make sure you get out here before your next campaign. Let us know when you got that pre-launch up so that we can talk about it.
Will do.
You know, always here for you guys, man.
You are man. We love you. We absolutely
Rodney, thank you for allowing thank you for coming on to this podcast, man. I like I said, you know, I really like being like the ass and everything because I love making jokes and shit. But when I like even more when I see good stuff come from really good creators and good honest creators and stuff, man. I wish you nothing but continued success, and I cannot wait till fucking 3, 5, and issue 100 come out. I wish you that much good fortune.
Thank you. Me too.
Well, let's do it. Well, keep fucking doing it, man. Keep putting out the stuff that you do.
Absolutely.
You know, if you draw it, they will come. Or if you write it, they will fucking show up.
Yeah, and eventually,
it's evident with this campaign.
Yeah, it is. It's true. And eventually, I will draw an issue.
I hope you do, because I would love to see that. As good as your penciler is now, I'd love to see that shit too. I would like to see that, man.
Thank you. Me too.
Looks awesome-tacular. That's a word that should be entered in fucking Webster's dictionary and shit. Thank you, Marv. For you don't even speak English, and you speak better English than I do. Fuck. You know. So. Fucking love Marv. I love Marv. Marv is one of the gentleman creators that I've fucking met. And you too, Rodney. You're okay too.
Rodney,
hey, Sim's here. What's up, Sim?
What's up, Rich? How you guys doing?
What's up?
What's up?
Rodney, this place is about to get freaking crazy.
Yeah, man. Fucking stay. Leave.
I can stay for a few minutes. I'm good.
All right, good. I'm gonna swig some beer.
10 more minutes, and I gotta.
One question: who thinks beer and milk and cookies is a really bad combination?
I do.
All right, good.
Milk.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do this. And milk too.
Does the body good.
Yeah, sure as fuck does. Oh man, I finished all my milk and I have one cookie left.
Now
I want to eat my cookie.
Kitchen run.
That's a way of getting more milk.
Oh, it depends. You know, it depends on where the milk is gathered too. Wee. All right. What's this other one we have to deal with?
Monday Madness with Pops Van Zandt.
It's definitely rated all right.
Will you
Emphasis
do the honors,
on the madness.
please,
The opinions in the following broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of the Monday Madness. Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt. Comic-related madness. Its staff, contributors, or sponsors. The show is TV-MA. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well done.
Well, thank you, sir. I've lived in England for over a year. I've discovered that I can speak with this accent.
Oh, hell. What's up? Good stuff, Connie Taylor. What's happening, man? Look, I don't know
Give
if
me
you
a sec.
guys
Give me a minute. Oh, boy.
I don't know if you
Oh, that
guys
was
saw
fun.
the special report last night, but this guy took one of my interviews with one of his friends and just made it hilarious and posted it on his show last night. Go over to his channel, check it out. It was freaking great. Them guys don't do nothing but have fun over there, y'all. That's what we're trying to do, have fun. Those guys have fun. And he gets it. Hat Club. He gets it. See? You know. Let me see. What's Dory saying? She said me, but then life is short. Live it. This is where that was supposed to slide in at, but we got you.
Sliding in.
Life is short. Love hard and eat the cookies.
And slide in. Life is short. Love hard. Eat cookies.
All right.
I love eating cookies.
And then there you go. Over there to the good stuff, man. What's up? Yeah, man. Look, Rodney, that thing looks great. You got 4 days left. I hope you make that 100 backers, man. I really do. I mean, I'm gonna push. Look, drop it where I can see it, Tina. You know what's up. Drop it where I can see it so I can do my thing.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Now, our next guest.
Yeah, it's this guy.
Yes,
All right.
Our next guest is pretty freaking amazing himself.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Had something to do with this right here.
My fucking God. What is this?
A nice little Nadverse and Maverick crossover.
It sure as hell is. God.
I call it the Top Gun.
Evidently. Holy shit.
Look over there under the chair, yo.
Wait, I didn't even get to that yet. Wait, I'm not even seeing that yet. Let me scroll down.
And I had people going, "Oh, you're only pleasing the girls, the guys." I'm like, "Well, I'm going to please the girls," and you can see Nat is also packing.
Dude. Good. I'm still scrolling. Where the hell is this thing? I want to see the package. I mean, the girls.
No, this was the print that they did for the crossover print between Mavericks and Into the Natverse. And
Jesus Christ.
If you ordered Mavericks at a certain time, you scored on that. I scored on that.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to fucking. I still can't find that damn poster.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that thing with the fucking.
It was showing
where they're all at the beach
StreamYard.
And everything.
That's just
that beach thing.
That's a print that came on the Mavericks camp.
All right, then it's not here. Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah,
this is rather.
See, that's why
I want to. Why are you flashing it in front of me like that? That's like a tease.
Because I got one coming and you don't. I don't know.
If you kept on showing that, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll shut up. I'll just shut up right now. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Honestly,
if you like it that much, let's go look at the campaign. What do you think?
Yeah, I know Well, I am looking at the campaign, and I'm well. Yeah, there it is. Man check, hand check. There it is.
So what we have now
Jesus
is
Christ, this is really up there.
Back, the second chance and variant cover campaign.
Yep, we got a variant cover by me and Scotsman, and we also have Preston Acevedo that decided to do a nice little rose cover.
Dude, see, now if Preston did a cover, now you got me again, dude.
Preston Acevedo.
Anybody that knows me knows that if they do a Preston cover, I'm probably putting them on the list. That's
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I love Preston's work, man. He kicks ass.
Not the Merc. Remember the name.
Yep.
So yeah,
that's the first.
Where is it?
I'm really checking out these things.
The cover, it's right there. You're gonna just scroll down. This is the first variant cover, and then you have the Preston underneath it there. That was inked by Scotsman as well. So you have the two main characters. You have two of the main characters introduced in the first volume, and as I've told you before, number 2 is on the way, and that's where you get to know Lowani more.
Wow, you already have You when did you start this? Like a day or two ago?
What do you mean this campaign? It
Your
started
campaign,
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, you've already hit your goal. Easy. Good
Yep.
job. Congratulations. And only 4 backers. Wow.
Well, it's like he's already. This
Well,
is already.
I'm more impressed with I'm really impressed that it was covered so quickly. With the perks you have here that aren't exactly like inexpensive. I mean, your product is really good, so I can understand why. What I'm trying to say is that it looks really fucking good, and I can understand why it was already back like within 24 hours or whatever.
Somebody grabbed that fully loaded right away. So
I just scrolled past that. You got to be kidding me! What the hell is in that shit?
And
all 3 covers.
All 3 covers. You get a 9x12 art. You get technically everything from the full throttle bundle plus an 11x12.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Wow.
now, how many backers do you have on this first time
One
around?
claimed.
And all returning backers from the first shot campaign gets a free sticker of Gillian that goes with that set of 6 that you already got for free. All the extra perks that got for free before are now for sale as add-ons. So, trying to keep the exclusivity to the people. So they get, for what people got for $25 is worth like $100 now. So when you think about it, because they got sketch cards, they got everything.
What I'm trying to get to is I want people to understand that this has already happened. How many backers did you have on the first chance campaign?
160 something, I think.
Yeah, I just want everybody to understand this is actually happening. This is a second chance for people like me who did that first time.
Oh, and a fun little thing too.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh, I already got a few printed in advance. Yep.
That's nice. Ooh.
That Preston looks good, man.
Uh-huh. And Preston already has a copy of it because I sent him to him in advance. Because obviously he worked on it.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. So, should we watch a video again?
Of course, I did a V2 version. I updated the images in it, so yeah, totally worth it. Eventually. Hold on, I'll join in.
Headbanger's ball.
Okay, Pops, let's do this instead. Go to me. There you go.
Tales from the Napverse. This ongoing anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Napverse and are all connected to the main series, Nap the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Lonnie, Rose, Zed, and other characters within the Napverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude. This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as the previously published Helena Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon SIM Pothier. Royal Rumble, colored by 7 Legions Michael Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off into the Napverse.
And there you go.
Very nice.
So if you missed out on the first chance of getting it, you have a second chance of going in. And the people that return also have a free gift and the access to 2 forbearing covers. And as soon as we're done with that one's not going into in demand. We're closing after 2 months. I'm planning on doing 2 months, 30 days. You get the $100 and the 69 tier. When we reach the second month, those go bye-bye. And for the last month, and after that, I close the campaign, fulfill, then I launch Tales from an Adverse 2, which is already, I'm like 30 something page in already, in black and white.
He said, that's my trailer at metal. What's up, Miss Rena? How you doing? Welcome to the
Hi, Miss
show.
Rena.
We are talking about Into the Natverse, the Second Chance campaign.
The sexy second chance.
A nice 80-page full color book, except one story stays in black and white, and it's 80-page for $25. And you
So
still
big.
get, and shipping for the US is still at $15 because of the deal I got with me and my partner Beacon, the colorist.
Where are you located? Where are you located?
I'm in Canada, Montreal, Canada, Quebec.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And they have the same kind of issues with the U.S. and shipping that you do, my friend.
Yeah, I live in the UK, and before I was able to take care of the postage, not an issue. Postage cost here in the UK has gone up over 100% over the last few months. What used to cost me £12 to deliver now costs me 26.
Yep, pretty much the same thing happened here.
Yeah, it's rather fucking disgusting. So it's like
blame it on us. Blame it on the USPS.
They don't like this. They don't like the online small creators competing with big businesses, I guess.
Nope.
Whatever it is, it's a crock of shit. That's what it is.
You got the only way you're going to get that shipping break is to go through Amazon, and then they're the ones printing your stuff, and you have no idea what you're giving people and blah blah.
But
Exactly,
I've been telling for years to people that they should consider Amazon as a year after campaign type of thing for a direct edition version. Like you really go full, like the lower you can go. So you have a difference between the campaign that's like the high end, the deluxe edition, and then you have the regular edition.
Well, once you've fulfilled your campaign, it's just another place to put your book.
Yeah.
Put it there. You got to explain to people, though, it may not be what those guys got.
Oh, you're definitely not getting what's on the campaign. And especially when you unlock all the stuff on the campaign, like when you the people that backed the first one, they had 2 prints, they had 6 stickers, they had a card, they had a sketch card, they had like a postcard saying thank you.
Yeah.
All kind of stuff.
But thank you for doing this, actually, because I did miss out on the first one. You know that.
Yep. Well, yeah, a lot of people ask me, goes, "Oh, dude, you closed the campaign." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going into printing and fulfillment. I'm in Canada, and like I say, I do bulk fulfillment to reduce price. So I have to work that way, because after that, I have to charge like $25 shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by doing it that way, I can one shot fulfill, be able to offer a discount on some shipping, and then that's why right now I'm trying this that way. One campaign, then a second chance campaign, and after that we're done.
Yeah, well, I definitely get a chance now.
And like you said, don't worry, the book's done, the book's printed.
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm doing this for is to make more money, because I made 8,000, almost 9,000 US on the previous campaign.
God
so this
bless.
is to make this is to make a bit of extra money and print more copies.
Good for you, man. Congratulations. Honestly.
Print some of them Comic-Con copies.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Gotta have some for the table.
And after that, they're gonna do like Bloodhound. You put them up like a $5 more or something for that deluxe edition.
Yep. And you never know, guys. Next year, Pops might be out there getting tables at cons and selling books for y'all. You never know.
And let me show you a little something here. See how it looks good on the campaign?
Uh-huh.
They also look as good in printing.
Very nice. Sharp.
As you can see.
Look.
They came out exactly the same.
Holy Christ, that looks good.
Beautiful.
And the binding, it's a German bind, so it's also sewed, not just glued. So solid spine.
Nice. Cool.
Hey, Pops, I got to bounce, buddy. I got to bounce, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Have a good one, man. Good meeting you.
You too.
Ronnie.
Have a great night. Bye.
I will be promoting that thing.
Don't die, Pops.
Don't die on us. All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Later.
It's just the good stuff, Sim. See, I put you on full screen. I took advantage of that moment. You see? You know, that's how we do things around here. So, has anybody, look, everybody in the chat knows who you are and they know what you got. I don't think we have, maybe Ms. Rena, you got any questions for this man? She might not know.
But one thing I'd like to highlight about this Check and Chance campaign, I'm also giving a chance to people to win free stuff, and they're returning backers to get new free stuff. So if you go down just a little bit and go to the stretch goals for a sec. Because right now, it's we reach 2,500. I'm unlocking a Simon Bisley print.
Okay,
5,000.
Different stories and stuff, y'all. So
yeah,
slowly kind of go by this real quick. You see these are the different stories in the book.
And there we go.
Red goals.
So at 5,000, we unlock all the prints that I do. They're comic book size and they're printed on cardstock and signed. So at 2,500, we unlock the Simon Bisley ink wash print. 5K, we unlock the variant covers print. And at 10K, I will print an ash can, an actual ash can, not a comic book the size of an ash can, an actual black and white ash can preview in the next book.
Nice. Nice.
And that will go to every physical book backer. So it's not the same gift as before. If people want the ones that were given for free with the first campaign, they're available as add-ons. You have to pay for them now. But these are new gifts to unlock that will be added to your package for free if we unlock them. And that nice Simon Bisley.
Look at that. Look at that.
You see it? It's right there on top.
Yeah, that's
by
fucking
17,
fantastic. Jesus Christ. How'd you get Simon Bisley? Wow. How'd you that's incredible.
We used to meet up at the Comic-Con Montreal every year.
Nicely done.
We went like, he's into metal, right? We're there. He's like, dude, I really fucking want to grab a beer. Like, do you have a metal bar somewhere? And I'm like, the closest metal bar is called the electric butt cheek, and that's actually the name of it in French.
That really sounds like the Blue Oyster. Holy shit!
It's called Les Faux Électriques. So if you translate it, it's the electric butt cheek. He's like, that sounds interesting. When you go in there, it's like going to one of those sugar shack, like big freaking wooden tables, right? Big bars, and it's all metal.
Oh my god, that sounds like a setting from an action movie that everybody dies except for the protagonist.
Like anything you'd think like how cool Bisley could be, he is. He doesn't think he's this shit. You know what I mean? Like he talks to you like a regular, like he's a regular person. And you go grab a beer with him.
Oh yeah, of course.
And he likes to flirt the ladies.
Well, yeah, so do I. Jesus Christ, his art's incredible.
I remember I was at his table once, and he's like, there's a few people in front of us, and he goes, "Excuse me, guy, yeah, can you just move to the left?" He goes, "Why? Just move to the left." And he goes, "Oh, hi, look at that ass. I know." The guy looks at this like, seriously? Yeah, he turns around, looks at the chat. Okay, yeah, I understand now. Mm-hmm.
Shout out your team. Shout them out. Shout out your team.
Oh, my team. I heard your name. I'm like, everybody. Sam. Now, my team, I'm the creator, I'm the writer, I'm the artist. I have Michael Beacon from Seven Legions doing colors on the book. I also have Scotsman, also known as John J. We did the colors for Xenotype, who's doing colors on my book. Also have some extra coloring by Inkspot on the book, and my editor is Steve Dye. So I have somebody going over my shit and pissing me off criticizing my shit, which is the best thing. You're paying somebody to piss you off, and if he doesn't piss you off, you have to give him shit that he's not doing his job.
Well, if he's not pissing you off yet, is it really that good, or you just like blowing smoke up my ass?
No, but that's what you want an editor to do, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't want him to like be a yes man. You want him to tell you the thing. Hey, guy, yeah, you fucked up there. I'll fuck you.
It also sounds like if blowing smoke up an ass is something you'd probably get from the electric butt cheek. I mean, I want to go there now, just to see if what the fuck it's all about, and then maybe not tell anybody about it afterwards. I mean, that just sounds regretful, but fun at the same time.
I always thought sounded like a gay. I always thought sounded like a gay bar, but it's not.
Whatever it is, I would just be like, wow, with a name like that, I just have to find out just to see what the hell it's all about, man. Because you don't really get that from like a pet store or anything, so it's like, well, all right, they don't sell puppies here, so let's see what it's all about.
In the 80s and the 90s, it was the best. It was the favorite spot for the Hells Angels to hang.
Oh Jesus Christ! My fucking God! I'm really digging this. What's the girl's name here? The girl with the one with the pink hair and the skull on one of her titties, and
the one with the pink hair, and her name is Elena Rose. She's technically a pirate in that universe. She's a slash bounty hunter and pirate. And the first story you get in there, it's her rise to becoming the pirate queen, the queen of the pirates.
God, wow! I'm impressed.
And you have Luwani with the green hair on the left. She's a synthetic being, and you'll get to find out who she is a bit more. All I've told about her so far is that she has a nice bite that becomes a body armor, and you'll get to see what happens.
All right.
And those nice little tendrils there, they can block bullets, which is kind of useful, you know.
That is useful, especially if bullets are coming right at you.
Mm-hmm.
Those look like they could hurt. But yeah, it's like, wow.
And just to tease people about that don't because I don't talk much about the characters because I want them to discover a lot about them. But just to give you a hint of what Nat is, he's technically a technomancer.
I'm still.
Technomancer means that he can manipulate and control technology like if it would be magic.
Wow.
So technically, you can touch a certain technology and hack it. You could stab a robot and download the information. You know what I mean?
I can think of a few things I could stab with a robot. You're definitely.
He's a tech drag, a tech vampire. There.
Tech vampire.
He'll suck the knowledge out your ass.
Oh, suck the knowledge out of you with my magnificent manhood.
I don't know about all that.
And, I'd also say you see that marvelous manly chest hair that he has there.
Where's what manly chest hair? I must see it.
His manly chest hair that's shaped like his logo.
Ha! His chest hair is pussy compared to my fucking chest hair.
It looks like a skull of a monster.
It looks shaved. That's his chest hair?
Yeah, and it grows.
I love it. Oh my God, man, that's like a Dan Bilzerian on his chest. Holy Christ. Man, you got it. This is your art, right?
Yep.
First off, I fucking love it. I love this shit. You have no boundaries here. You look like you had so much fun when you drew this. Like this is like this was like I'm not going for the comics code for this one. This is like really up there.
This is me having pure fun. Like that's one of the main comments like I've been getting from people. It's like people that have been following for a while. It's like, dude, when you're working on that, it shows that you're having fun.
Yes, this is how I feel when I work on mine. And because there's a great joy in it because you have all the creative control in it. Now you said you wrote and drew this, and did you also color this too?
And I colored the Rose story.
Okay,
that one you're seeing right there, that's one of the pieces that Inkspot colored.
Okay,
and Inkspot's a marvelous fucking painter. like
Well,
visual painter.
You wrote, yeah, it looks fantastic. You wrote and drew this thing, and this is hard to fucking
stories. Right?
This is hard to look away from because it's so. Really, you don't skimp on detail. That's something I've noticed a lot about what you're doing here. You do not skimp at all on detail with any of this. I mean, this is just crazy.
Yeah, some people said I overdo it sometimes with the details and costume and design.
No, never listen to that.
That's what makes it good. You know, I think personally that's what makes it special.
Yeah, no, it does. It's an entirely distinct look. It's an entirely distinct look with what you have here, and it's just how did Trash Bandicoot wind up in your book? Who's that guy?
Because I wanted to have one of those best friends, and if you look, he looks like the guy from Power Man 5000, and mixed with Garfield and Alf. I wanted him to have an Alf. I wanted him to have Alf as a best friend, so I mixed him up with Garfield, and he ended.
What have you done?
Kitty. Oh.
And that's why Alf has a cameo in every fucking book. You'll see Alf.
I have to go to the Jeff Goldblum line in Jurassic Park. It's like whether or not you wondered whether or not you could, but whether or not you should. I'm like, holy God. I love this. I love it. I love the outrageousness of it. The expressions here are really amazing. Your anatomy, while on point, is really this is like steroided up with steroids. You know, it's like steroid cereal, and it's what I love about this is that it's unapologetically loud and bombastic, and it also what's also really good about it too, and I really have to commend you on this, is that I know what the fuck is going on when I read it without the words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know what's going on without the words in it, and that's the mark of a really good storyteller, because there's a bunch of people who really miss that mark, and it's like that's what I really like about this. You know,
I mean, when they used to say that the best way to own your storytelling skill is to be able to tell a story without words, and it's one of the hardest things to do.
It can be.
Can master that, there's nothing to stop you. And remember when Marvel did the Enough Said? Oh, amazing.
Yes. Yeah. Well, when they did the Enough Said, there were a bunch of artists who missed that task. There were more that missed, that didn't hit the mark. There's very few storytellers right now, just as much at Marvel, that still lack that. You know, they lack that.
380.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to even. If you just said Thor, I don't want to fucking bother with Thor, because Jason Aaron has pretty much cut his balls off.
No,
dude,
listen,
if you look at John Romita Jr., his style is very rough. It's not liked by everybody, right? It's a hit or miss, right? You like it or you don't.
Yes,
but
Klaus
storytelling.
Yes,
his storytelling. Holy shit.
Yes, his storytelling is fantastic, and the only person who should ever be inking John Romita Jr. is Klaus Janson. That's it. Klaus Janson.
Okay, now look, Thor 380, Walt Simonson, cover to cover, splash page, very little dialogue, very little narration.
Yeah.
Thor kicking the Midgard serpent's ass.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Splash page after another. The art.
I remember that. Oh my God, I remember that. Holy fucking fuck, I remember that shit.
Telling the story. There you go. He knows. Yeah, the Simonsons. Yeah. That's the shit right there, man.
Oh, dude.
But yeah. 380. I can't believe that's a dollar store, a dollar bin book. It's just one splash page of magnificent stuff after another.
Dude, Walt Simonson is the shit.
Dude, awesome. Loved it. And yeah, I agree. I know the now stuff ain't the same, but I don't even talk about the now stuff. So, you know.
Who now? You mean Walt?
No, I mean the now stuff of the big two. Oh. You know.
I was gonna say, check out Ragnarok, dude.
Yeah, I know.
They just create.
I know. Walt's badass. fast, but he knows what he's doing.
I do. Hopefully, one of my dreams is to have him to do a cover of my book. Like, there's a few on my list that I'd like to do something for that, and he's one of them.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. But that's mucho dinero.
Yeah. Yeah, that or he really, really, really likes you.
Yeah, well, right now he doesn't know me.
Sometimes it doesn't hurt to get known, Sim.
I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it real hard.
Right up in their face. Hey, Walt, check this out. I was inspired by you. Now, you're either going to win or lose with that, but you don't even play the game if you don't throw it in front of him, right?
Do you want a sample from Tales from the Nadverse 2?
Ooh, would this be a Madness exclusive?
I've shown a piece of it. I haven't shown the full pages before, but yeah.
Oh,
this is the full one where you see her waking up. Yeah,
I love that art, man.
And then you go down, and then she grabs the little things that they didn't know what the hell it was. It looks like two handles, and sling.
Guess what?
And she just starts killing everybody. Yeah.
Nice.
So this is for Tales from the Nadverse 2. This is the part of the story called Lowani Metal Valkyrie. No, that one's Murder Doll. Sorry.
Murder Doll?
Yep. The name of the story is Murder Doll.
All right.
Dude, the first story is gonna be Murder Doll. Second story is gonna be Planet 69. That's when she meets Nat. And then you have the Metal Valkyrie story. Then you're gonna have Defcon, the guy, the big gray guy with 4 arms that you see that I showed you before. And then you're gonna have another short interlude story of Rose and Lowani. So it's gonna be like 85 page. The next one, 86 page. Yeah.
Sim's just gonna keep doing what he does. Y'all better get on board. That's all.
Yeah, I ain't stopping. Like, I haven't stopped, and I'm not stopping. And hopefully, so far, everybody has enjoyed it. Like, so far, everybody has reached out to me going, dude, I read the first story. I like the ending. Somebody goes, my God, I was mind blown. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
And I'm not saying more. Read the story. You'll find out. Like, if I got you on the first story, we're good for the rest. We're good.
There you go. There's your self-promotion endorsement. If you get you with the first one, which you all know, I say it all the time. Mike Barron says you got to reach out and grab him by the throat.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I even got a 2 thumbs up from Mr. Barron on Bloodhunt. He enjoyed it. And how can you not go like, dude, he reached out to me. Do you want to trade book? Holy shit. Yes. I'm like, holy shit, yes.
Holy shit, yes.
And he says, I don't care what book you send me. And he sends me like, I really enjoyed it. Love your art. Love the dynamic and the action in it. I'm sending it to one of my future artists for a reference. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, he kind of gave Rich a big thumbs up too on Incantessi.
Sweet. Come on. You have
that blew my fucking mind. That blew my mind up the fucking wazoo, man. I was like, wow, this guy's been writing comics since, before I reached puberty, and it's like he thinks my stuff is good. And this is my first writing venture ever. So I'm like, wow. That means I don't suck, which is good, I think.
That means I don't suck.
When I showed the 2 first story of the Nat story that I had there with to Simon Bisley, because I had one floppy with the 2 first story, and in the back, if you flip, you had the Wolf Dragon, my first book I did.
Man, if I have a couple more drinks, it's gotta be floppy.
When I showed him the book, he looked at me. I want one of those, and then he did those drawings for me.
Oh wow, nicely done, man. Good for you.
The 2 that you have there, you have a Wolf Dragon and a Nat.
I am forever impressed by your amazing, incredible art, and I am still continuously looking at it like it is something that I should have for dinner.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Especially that guy's really tight buns over there, man. I mean, The girl. Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, the one with the gray leather pants and the A with the angel on the back of it. And oh my God, that's a guy.
It's a girl.
Oh,
that one's a girl.
Well, it depends. On my imagination, I think. What the hell is that? He hit the pockets on his rather ample, round, supple ass. They look like that these are riveted in, like steel. So he has buns of steel, doesn't he? I'm hungry for now. I'm hungry for a sandwich right now.
You're looking at the image when he's getting his gun out and you see his butt clenched.
Oh yeah, I sure am.
Yeah. Everybody loved that one.
Man, I had no idea I was a switch hitter until tonight.
Dude, I tell everybody, I believe in equal treatment and equal rights.
Yeah, I know. I want to slap him right in his ass and call him daddy. I mean, holy shit, man.
And Rich, the rest of us already knew.
I know. I'm happy with it. Oh man, I hope it doesn't turn around. I don't want to start drooling. That's why I have the camera off right now. This is really, really great art, man. I love this. I really do. I really have to admit, you really cover all the gamut and the whole thing here, sir. I'm really impressed by what you've done. And your campaign, if you don't mind me going back to it, you already succeeded in it, and you have just barely under a month to go. Since this is your second chance, now what issue is this actually in the Natverse? Is this issue 1, 2, 5? I mean, which one is it actually?
Technically, it collects all the first 5 stories of them. So it's technically the first volume of Natverse.
Got it.
But inside you have 5 short stories, and you have three of Nat, 1 of Rose, and 1 of Elrica.
I have to ask you, what's your plan after this?
My plan after this, I have Tales from Natverse 2, I have Tales from Natverse 3, and I also have Nat the Merc the series starting. Like I already
do you have a release? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please say that again. I'm sorry.
It's okay. January 2022, Tales from Natverse 2 is launching.
Excellent.
And by then, I have to finish that one, but I already started writing and plotting and laying out issue 3. And we have Inkslayer coming out soon that we're working on, a bunch of me and the crew. And in there, you have the Nat the Merc series that's going to be starting, plus a standalone story of Rose, Loani and Rose called Daddy Issues.
Oh my God. Oh man, I love it. Daddy Issues. Jesus H. Christ. Oh my Lord in heaven.
And if you don't know much, what
all right.
I've told you, I've told here's a little something I've told people before about the Rose and Loani relationship. Rose was dying of cancer. Her dad created a synthetic body to save her life, but that body got stolen, sold, and she was left for dead. She comes back as a cyborg, and Loani becomes sentient. So they become sisters, And I'm not going to tell you more, but that's what happens. And that's all I'll say about them. That's why it's called Daddy Issues.
Right.
Now
there's your Preston Acevedo cover.
Mm-hmm. And soon I'll be having a sketch cover by him. I just don't know. I'm probably gonna keep it.
What's up, Bill?
I don't know if I'll sell it.
Bill Leon in the chat. What's happening, brother? We're out here looking at the Natverse. We're looking at Into the Natverse, the second chance campaign.
And you know that every campaign I do some sexy prints, right? So here's the sexy print. Here's the sexy print for Tales from the Natverse 2.
Oh, there, Rich. Look up, Rich.
This is going to be one of the sexy prints that's going to be available for the Tales from the Natverse 2 campaign. This is Loani between 2 jobs, enjoying nature,
taking a break.
Yeah, that's why the camera's off.
And as you can see, the carpet matches the rest.
Where's her vagina?
Shh.
It's the proper terminology. I didn't say that word.
It's in there.
Where's the muff? Where's the trim? Where's the forbidden? Where's the promised land?
You don't see that little hint of hair there? Look.
green. The green right there.
Oh God, I'd stretch that to fucking like a football.
No, she's stylish.
I'll bet. I mean, not after I get done with it. What are you kidding? Man, you gotta draw me in there, with the. I'm not gonna provide reference though. I'll just have to use your imagination.
And as you can notice.
Oh wait! Oh my God!
It's a digital painting by me. That's all me. It's a digital painting I did.
Digital painting. How long did that take you?
Well, it depends on the piece, but that one took me like a week, I think. Like playing with it. Yeah.
That's really impressive. I really have to say. I mean, if that's all digital painting, that's really impressive. It's hard to get a lot of the light sourcing correct sometimes. I discovered that recently, and I'm cheap whenever I do any type of colors or anything. One of the
tricks that I've learned is
please
you keep your pencils, right, and you add either multiply or overlay them over the color, and you blend them. You use that as your shade.
Wow. Okay. Good job.
So as you can see, look at what I'm pulling off. Like there's no line, but you see lines.
That's right. Yeah, I see that. That's fantastic. Good job. That's really great. Wow. I'm more impressed with the coloring than I am with the figure. No offense. I'm not trying to say your figure's bad, but I'm just like that. I had no idea that it was just completely all digital. It looked like a finished comic book page, like pencils, inks, whatnot, and stuff like that. But looking closer at it, it's a really good job. It's a very good job.
The trick is you keep your pencil and you go blend them in, you use that as your ambient occlusion in a way.
Oh God, I have to learn that one. That one I just simply don't know. I mean, I'll have to figure it out. That's nicely done, man. Good job.
And that's going to be available on the Tales from the Universe 2 campaign. I'm already working on it. And it's launching January 22. Can't wait.
And there's the Preston Acevedo cover.
Yep. And for people, to make sure that people get it, because a lot of people thought that it was just like a costume. No, it's a metal boob. She only has one tit. She was dying from cancer. It was breast cancer. So the entire left part of her chest and arm, it's fully cybernetic.
All that.
So she's an actual metal boob.
She has a super boob.
And don't ask me what it does. You'll find out.
You'll find out.
The only thing I'll say is if you're a fan of Grandizer and stuff like that, or maybe, if you think of the Batmobile, and I'll leave it at that. If you remember the Batmobile in the first Burton movie? When it drops the ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Rated R, extreme violence, explicit language and nudity, and dark humor, sex, drugs, and metal. Sex, drug.
Where's the rock and roll?
Drug and metal. Yeah.
Where's the rock and roll? It's not metal.
That was the joke.
No, it's not metal. It's supposed to be rock and roll, you Canadian. What the hell do you know?
And it says not for wussies.
Oh God. Oh.
How come it only has one drug?
I know. I should have probably put an S, but why is there only one sex, right?
Sim, this is my prop. This is a curse. This is my curse. This is why I'm a great proofreader. Shit like that jumps off the page at me. Anything that don't look right, it's like it's bold, italicized, in a completely different font, even though it's just like it is. But the way it jumps off the page at me is, hey, there's something wrong with this. Where's the S? First thing, right? Where's the S? Look. I do flat colors because that's insane.
Yeah, that is nuts.
I do
That's
flat color.
halfway to nuts
That's
and
insane.
up the booty.
I'll show you the other digital painting I did, and that's also going to be for Telson and Adverse too.
Pops,
Ooh.
I gotta get going. There's something I gotta take care of now.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
You're all throbbing and shit. I get it.
I'm not throbbing. That's disgusting.
So,
Deviant,
Yeah, man,
my phone's about to fucking die, you perv.
we
All
ain't
of
gonna
you.
be out here. We ain't gonna be out here too much longer anyway. I'm gonna show a couple of things from the weekend, but
Pops, I'm gonna see you again very soon. Simon, man, your book looks great. Congratulations on yet another
Thank you.
successful campaign. I cannot wait to. I will be one of the first to pledge for the January issue when it comes out. I wish you the best of luck, truly.
Thank you.
All right, man. I will see you cats later.
Later.
Peace.
Smell you later.
Not over the internet, you won't.
I don't know.
Now,
If they do the smell-o-rama thing, I don't know.
you know what's funny is I was hanging out with one of the people at the con, and I didn't even think about it, like, because I mean, I deodorant, I spray Axe all over myself and shit before I even go in there, right? Because you know how you're gonna, if you're running around all day, you know how the day's gonna end, right? But at lunchtime, I went out and I 420'd. Didn't even think about it. Come back in, and one of the guys is like, "Dude, love that cologne." And I didn't even think about it. I was like, "What, the Axe?" It was the weed he was talking about. I didn't even click, man. I was like, "What?" So then, like 8 hours later, I'm like, "Oh, he was talking about the weed."
Something like that happened to me too when I was in fucking in con. Like I go out, smoke one, come back in after a little, like like a long day, one of those 12-hour day type of thing. Well, like I go out, smoke one, come back, and you don't think about it, right? And then you have people going next to you, go, "Oh, you smell good." You're like, "Oh yeah."
It's illegal where I'm at. I don't want to hear no shit.
Same here. You
But
can
yeah,
have it
man,
delivered to your
like, I
house.
didn't even click. I didn't even click till hours later what he was talking about, because I made a point of axing the shit out of myself in the morning, right? And then, well, lunchtime was lunchtime. There is a place in Grand Rapids called Maggie's. It's a Mexican food restaurant. But you'd never know that because the name is Maggie's, right? It sounds like, your country fried steak type place, right? So I was like, I think it said Mexican. And so me and Brad went there. And dude, bomb Mexican food, man. Like Arizona type Mexican food, not Michigan Mexican food. I was like, yeah. Way closer to the border today. Oh, dude, it was good.
Dude,
real good. So
my
if you're ever
bro,
in Grand Rapids, y'all go check out Maggie's. Get you
my
some good
my
Mexican.
my bro, the one that does my lettering as well. He's Mexican, so I got to eat real Mexican food. El Pastor tacos are fucking awesome. Dude, how can you call Tex-Mex tacos after you taste an actual taco?
Dude, when I lived in Phoenix, there was this little old Mexican lady lived across the street from me, right? And when we had first moved in, some kids tagged her fence, spray painted crap on her fence. And we seen them and we ran them down and we dragged them back to her house and made them clean her fence off, right? Little old lady loved the hippies across the street after that. She would bring us plates of Mexican food all the time. Jars of salsa, dude, you don't know. Oh, that's one of the main things I miss about Arizona was that little old lady across the street. She was fucking awesome. Hot dog or two.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things that we're losing with time. It's those mom and pops and restaurants and stores. Like it's really sad because I'm sorry, like McDonald's can kiss my ass. Like I'd rather eat in a mom and pop place than any time.
I see we got Joe Tolliver Joe Tolliver from Indie Comics Cast. Dude, thank you. 500, man. It's a grind. It's a grind. But I'm going for
Yeah, congrats.
the grind ain't over. You know, I'll be doing this till I die, so it's not like I have a certain goal. we got Marv said he just finished sketching the cover for Sin Killer 2. Sweet. Bill saying hi to Joe. Yeah, what's up? So, look, I had a good time over the weekend. I don't know if you know, but I went to Grand Rapids Comic Con and I had a blast.
Yeah, I saw some pics that you shared on Facebook.
Yeah, well, I did a couple of interviews too. It was a pretty good time. Let's see if I can just like. Yeah,
maybe one day I'll get to go to the States to one of those cons, and we'll get to meet.
Maybe you say maybe one day you'll get to go to the States.
Yeah, well, again.
See, there's me with Seth DeMoose, and I don't really want to play on these, but you can go to the madness, and you can. Man, they all got like pushed way down though. I want to just show you guys this. That was 2 days ago, right? The 13th that we posted these in the evening, okay? Mm-hmm. So this is how much has been posted in the madness since then. You got Krista with The Wolf and I. You got Casey Bacher with Hollowed, issues 1 through 4. These people just come to the madness and do what they're supposed to do. They drop stuff so I can share it out. Then, check it out, Dan Doherty. Got a little interview with Dan Doherty right here.
Oh, look at that. That's right.
He's got Pop's pin on him. Look at that. He's got a Pop's pin on his lanyard. Check it out. We got Dirk Manning.
Yeah, good morning. We are here with Dirk Manning, y'all. Check it out.
Who's that guy? You know that guy, Sim?
Doesn't look familiar. Who's that?
You don't know that guy? That's Phoenix Animation, bro. That's the dude that does all that metal stuff for CG campaigns. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we look at that. That looks familiar.
Look at that. And then here's
that guy. I was going to say, that guy has a great signature. Should check it out.
Now, see, you got Scott Rosenma right there, Teddy Huddleston, tons of cosplay pictures I took from the show. We had a blast, man. And yeah, it's like we're just getting up here. It's still only 7:00 on and there's my thank you to Mark for putting on a great show up there. And look at that, it's James Eric Hodson.
Yeah, he was on the Morning Rose this morning.
You see him on Indie Gold all the time. I finally get to talk to the man. What's going on?
There you go. We had a good time talking to. And look at that.
I made a promise to them. They've all come out.
That's what the Daniel Boom look. Huh? That's what the Daniel Boom look. What the hell?
That's his raccoon hat, man. His Varian's hat, dude.
I cannot. Maybe, but I will never stop making fun of it.
Now, so we, like I said, if you go through here, look, there's something I posted. Look, I pulled out a book to read the other night. Look, it's got this like squared off corner of the corner.
Yeah, I've seen that happen often now in books. Yeah. Is that a new comic?
It's a Donatello number 1, man. So,
did you? Are you checking out the new series called The Last Ronin?
I have not yet, but that's because of finance issues. But I will. Tom Rathke dropping his last 25 minutes on that the other day. Todd Black.
That looks sweet.
I'm not. Oh yeah. Okay.
That looks good.
I can't remember what the name of that one was.
Oh,
Report for Duty. That's what that one is. All right. And then, of course, the man pops into the madness every now and then. Got to show his stuff off. Captain Wallace with the original Tinkerbell at Grand Rapids Comic Con. That's kind of cool. That old lady been around for a long time.
Yeah, and she's tiny too. Fitting.
And Mike and Trish, they're in the chat. They were at a con and they got to meet Sam De La Rosa. You know, and there's, boom, made it to 500. Yoo-hoo! You know, so it's like there's Cindy Kemp. You see her, you know, she's one of our big supporters. You got the Captain Wallace print. Man, I got one of these signed by all three of the characters. And my dumbass left it on his table. I got it. There's Christy. John Williams dropping his book, Space Oddities 2.
That's a cool title.
Stephen Prince and the Monster the Monster Matador series.
The Monster
look at that.
Matador.
Just me doing a show. Oh. There he is. Phoenix Animation. But yeah, man, if you look, Merry Boys, ding ding.
Yeah.
This whole group, everything you see in this group is comic related coolness. There's Gifted Rebels, Kids and Monsters.
Yeah, we love comics here.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're Indie Bolt doing that Sunday breakfast buzz with Tiger. She's cool. I got to meet her too. Cool as hell.
Don't know her.
Ryan dropping his show up in here. Jason Farrow, The Convictor Resurgence, Book 2. There's Krista Crawford with some. Now she also has a printing company, so she like makes all these herself, dude. She's freaking awesome. She's been on the show.
That's cost effective.
Yeah, she's been on the show. She's got it going on. Oh, look at that! Scored that.
Chris still has my copy.
I scored mine at I got it at Grand Rapids Comic Con off the Indie Vault table. You bet. Dan Elvera. This is a new one we'll be talking about. Outlaw Nights. And Creek Raw and Chris, you know, taking the piss. Who's that? Hi, Krista. So you can see now here, Chris and Diana was at a con of their own. They posted a bunch of pictures where they were at. You got Daphne's book. Got Javier Cruz. Sam Vera with the Forbidden. Oh, look at that. Somebody doing, look, Brianna doing pop art of pops. Is that cool or what? Yeah. Man, we're just over here having fun. We're doing what we do. Checking out everybody's stuff. Promoting what everybody does. That's what the madness is about. If you're not dropping your stuff in the madness, look, the Wee Bros. Did you see Wee Bros last night on CG News and Reviews?
Nope.
Oh, it was funny. Look, there we go. Varian and Kristen. Final day. And look, she has somebody drawing like that. Jens, one of the rabbit. Katie Shaw with her dragons.
More Merry Boys.
More Merry Boys. See, you look. Dylan Goss. Oh, what is it?
Merry Boys is a really good one.
Oh, Merry Boys is hilarious. I could tell just, man, I'm interviewing them. They're having too much fun, you know.
Yeah, it's funny. It's one of my favorite books out of the, CG crowd. Yeah.
Cody Johnson, the Comic Chat Authority, right there. There's Cody. He sent me a bunch of stuff, man, some stickers and all kinds of stuff from the Comic Chat Authority. Check it out. A little bookmark. I'm going to send you a little something too, my friend. Just watch for it. What can I tell you? There's Captain Wallace fighting a sea monster. Good stuff, man. That's Dan Monroe. He's an amazing artist. That pirate guy right there, amazing artist. He'll be at CromCon for the art auction on Black Friday. Here's another one, Lincoln Branch, Outlier, just launched. We'll have him out tomorrow for a sort of launch party.
Is that Outlier comic or Outlier the comic?
Outlier. It's here. How
It's
about
a comic book called Outlier, right?
It's Luckless Hero presents Outlier World Forge.
Okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, we've had them on the show too on the Morning Roast. I just want to make a difference because there's also there's also somebody that has Outlier Comics and they're doing a book. Get it?
Right. Yeah, they just relaunched this one. I think this is the second try on World Forge. But yeah, man, it's like it's all.
Yeah, that's one of the things, and I'm proof of it. Like we've always been telling people that if you come in with a freaking campaign and think and hope that you're gonna all your money's on you're gonna succeed the first to go around and that's it. Don't.
Yeah.
Like one of the things is you have to know that when you come in, at least have a plan B for a second go. Like I my first blood hunt, I failed the first time. I came real close, and I just closed relaunch 2 weeks after, and got fulfilled in 2 weeks, and got totally funded in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, another thing too is it's always about the pre-launch campaign. It's always about the marketing gig. It's always about making sure everybody knows about it before you launch it, and they know when you're going to launch it. These are two big things. You want it fun fast? Talk about it for a couple months. Make sure everybody knows about it. Make sure they know when you're going to go live with it. It helps. I'm just saying. Have a party. Have a launch party. Let everybody know what you're going to be doing. Give some shit away. Have fun.
Yep. I mean, the only reason why I didn't do a launch party for my second chance campaign is because it's a second chance campaign.
Yeah, you already killed this one. Yeah.
Yeah. This is for the people that usually wait for fulfillment or wait to hear that people got their books then after that they'll jump in. This is why I'm doing it that way.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. They keep changing stuff. I don't like Facebook. You know it. I come on Facebook to either promote, check messages from you and others. Other than that.
Yeah, well, see, and I tell people, just come here. If you use Facebook, I mean, I don't go on my own news feed, dude. I don't go on it rarely at all, except to talk, like say, if I got something to say that I can't say in the group, then I'll go out on my page. But, I mean, I open up Facebook and I go into the madness. I look to see who dropped what. Look at that. Look at that. That's the cover for Ed Gein, dude. Lucifer Storm's book, you know what I'm talking about. Ed Gein Demon Hunter. Oh, that's gonna be
with Christian Rossi or something.
Yeah. What's up, Doc? I didn't even see you out there, bro. I was totally looking at my Facebook page.
Yep.
Yeah, you always do that. I don't know. She mentioned. Oh, look! I look like a Klingon in that one picture. That's all right. Kapla. I'll own that. Oh, White Devil is launching on Thursday. You'll have to make sure that you drop some stuff in the madness so people know. Look at that. Look at that new CromCon logo. That's our new logo for CromCon right there. Courtesy of Doc Blaylock, happens to be in the chat right now. Thank you very much. And this one right here, Seth the Bear. Great looking book. Only got a couple days left in this one. Check it out. And that's where we're at. That is where we're at. See, that's a couple days.
Check them books. So go check them books out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a couple days worth of what goes on in the madness, just so everybody understands. It's like I tell people, we promote comics. It's not a who can beat who group. It's not none of that crap. It's all what you guys do. Drop to where everybody can find it in one convenient place. That's what we try to do. Sim, appreciate you coming out, brother.
Always a pleasure. And thanks for having me on. And have a good night, everybody in the chat.
And you killed it, man. He also sent me a new logo for the First Timer Spotlight. We'll debut that later. Doc be over there doing graphics for me because I guess they all decided that all my cheap ass cards gotta go. They're like, that looks like
they're tired of you using always the same font.
Yeah, they're like, that looks like crap. We need to fix that. But no, I really needed a set logo for CromCon. You know, every month it was something different. I couldn't find a font I liked. Doc made something I like. You know, we'll go with that. So that's the new CromCon logo. You bet. Now then, y'all go check out the madness. Go check out Into the Nadverse. Go check out Doc's link over here for his book. Go check it out. He's got a sign-up page over there. Keep your eye out for that one. Watch out for the Outlier launch party tomorrow. It's just work around here. You know what's up.
No rest for the wicked.
That's right. And thank you all for helping me reach 500 subscribers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, congrats again.
Gonna have to do something special. Don't know what. I'll figure something out. There you go. That's Doc's thing right there. Go check it out. Sign up for the pre-launch. Mud and Pariah, and Mud, something like that. Doc, I'll get it. I promise. All right, I'm gonna play some more commercials and then I'm gonna be out of here. Sim, thanks for coming out, man. I will talk to you again soon. And as always, have a great evening, my friend.
Same. Later.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great night.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, Afropocalypse.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santastine, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.